Hey, what's happening, folks? Boy now one here, and I'm back with some Madden Ultimate Team gameplay for you guys today. Starting this game out with Cam Newton keeping the ball on a read option, and he's gonna get a block from Demaryius Thomas, and I'm going to be going down the sidelines untouched. This play was so good because at the end of it, you guys will see Cam does what Cam does, and he does super Cam, the pose and everything. Pretty dope. I still wish they fixed that camera angle on that because it's kind of annoying looking at his back. But this gameplay pretty much was right after I played that guy that beat me by 2 points, who had the audacity to say that he was better than me. You beat me by 2 points because Luke Kuechly drops a pick. You're not that much better than me. You're pretty much a scrub opponent considering that you had a 99 overall team with a bunch of great players out there. So I really was one of the curb stomp somebody, and I ran into this guy who had a budget squad, and he really didn't deserve this beat down, but he ended up getting it, and Bobby Wagner with a nice pick six there. But I'm not talking about the gameplay too much. I really wanted to talk about that new NFL rule they came out with that is super dumb. The NFL is just a bunch of fun-sucking police. Like, it's not even interesting that they're trying to ban personality from the league. It's kind of annoying. I really like my athletes to have some flair, as Pat Pete does what Pat Pete does. He gets burnt. But I like them to have some character, have some fun about them, have some things that makes them intriguing. Everybody's all boring. You got all these generic cliche answers, and I like athletes like Aaron Rodgers who have pretty much they don't give you cliche answers. They give you what they're feeling at the moment, and I like that in an athlete. It may be annoying at times, but for the majority of the part, I want my athletes to have that. And now they're trying to ban, or they did ban actually, the dunking on the goalpost. I'm like, really? Like, after one incident where Jimmy Graham dunked on a goalpost and the goalpost bent and they had to wait, I think, 30 minutes, maybe less than that, for them to basically fix it. They're going to ban it now for the league. And it doesn't make any sense at all for them to ban that because it's not that big of a deal. They're just dunking on the goalpost. It's not like they're taking a Sharpie out of their sock and signing it and throwing it into the crowd, or they're out there dance with cheerleaders. It's not choreographed pretty much. It's just something that's there. And I don't understand why it is they're trying to ban personality from the league. It's super annoying as Walter Payton gets another run, but he gets tackled. So I'm really hoping that like next year they go back to what it used to be, grandfather it back in, because it was grandfathered at one time, kind of like the Lambeau Leap was, and then Lambeau Leap's still grandfathered in, but in some stadiums they had to reissue it back into the league because I believe that in Cleveland, for example, the dog pound, a lot of players jumping into the crowd were getting penalized, but you can do it in Green Bay. It didn't make any sense. So I don't really understand how certain teams can celebrate, other teams can't. It's not really fair, and I don't think it's fair telling somebody how they should celebrate a touchdown because that is one of the things in the NFL that is one of the hardest things to do. Getting a touchdown, you can go ahead and ask Terrell Owens. The guys that get those touchdowns, I think they deserve to do whatever the hell they want in the end zone. I'm cool with any celebration. I'm cool with over-the-top celebration. I'm cool with choreographed celebrations. And if you're a team, you don't like it, all I got to say is stop it. I know that's a dumb and cliche answer, but you don't want to get celebrated on, just stop the guy from doing what he does in the end zone. Just basically shut him down so he can't celebrate. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue. It's going to be annoying seeing guys get in the end zone not even be like, oh, okay, I scored a touchdown. That's it. And they're going to walk away. I had an idea. I think Jimmy Graham should do this. It's going to be a fun idea. I'm hoping that I can get in touch with him on Twitter and have him do this. And before I say this is my idea. I came up with it. So if you hear anybody else say this, you say the Texas boy claimed that idea, so stop stealing his ideas. But what Jimmy Graham should do is set up at least 8 people in the crowd, whether it be in New Orleans, whether it be in New York, whether it be wherever the hell they're playing, with paper mache goalposts. So if you ever score the touchdown in that side of the end zone, he can just go dunk on that. That'll be a big FU to the NFL because a lot of guys are saying just go ahead and take the 15-yard penalty, dunk on the goalpost, and basically have your kick out of the back of the end zone. But I'm not sure the Saints kicker can do that. A lot of kickers in the NFL barely can do that. And they move up to the 35-yard line. So I don't really think the Saints kicker, I'm not sure what his name is, but I'm not sure if he has the leg to kick out of the back of the end zone from, what would it be, the 20-yard line? He might be able to, which might make it even more better even better if that's the case. But if I were Jimmy Graham, I would do that. It's not not hurting anybody by doing that. You're just gonna basically rub it in the league's face saying, I can't dunk on the goalpost. I'll find one to dunk on. That'd be very, very funny if he does that. So I hope that idea gets to him. I'll try to pepper him on Twitter, see if he responds to me. But how do you guys feel about it? I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's fair to legislate fun. A lot of players do what they do for a living, and it's very, very grueling. It's very, very painful. As we get a nice fumble, Bobby Wagner. It's very, very painful. Like, if Adrian Peterson, or who the hell this guy's running back is, got in the end zone after taking that hit in the next play, he deserves to celebrate because that was an amazing hit he took, and he deserves to celebrate however the hell he wants to. after scoring the touchdown if he got in the end zone like Demaryius Thomas. That juke right there was ridiculous. Go ahead and throw the ball in the air, run to the cloud, jump the ball, do what you got to do, have fun. And I just don't like NFL trying to tell me how players should have fun. It doesn't make any sense. The majority of the guys that are really legislating these rules have never, ever scored a touchdown. And they don't know the feeling. They don't know what it feels like to have 20,000 fans cheering for you or 20,000 fans hating you. And it's just not, you're not in the moment. Like, I played football in high school. I never got in the end zone. I was never going to be in the end zone. But even after sacks, I celebrated because it was something I like to do. Or a pancake block, you go, yeah! But them trying to ban stuff is going to be annoying. And players having no personality is going to be kind of annoying as well because we all want that great, funny celebrity. But with all the stuff they're trying to do, it's just not good for the fan. It's not good for us. It's just trying to, I don't know why they're trying to get rid of Taunton. It doesn't make any sense. Pat Pete, once again, why do you suck? Why do you suck? That Pat Pete's got to go. He makes me so mad. He does not do anything great for me as we get a tackle with Luke Kuechly. But that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about in this video. If you guys have any problem with what I said, leave it in the comment section below. Let me know how you guys feel about the whole NFL changing the rule up, and what do you think they should do, if they should change it back, or if they're cool with it. Because I really want to know how you guys feel about this rule, and I just gave you guys my take on it because I'm a sports radio gas bag, and it's Hacky Sports Radio time with Texas Boy 91. And finally, Pat Pete does what Pat Pete does and catches a pick. He's still going to get sold. He's going to get sold sometime soon, but he finally does what Pat Pete does, and our opponent does not want to end the game right now. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just have some fun. Halfback pass, and nobody's open. So Walter Payton does what Walter Payton does, gets a nice first down run. And our next play, we got the flea flicker coming right up. Toss it back, Cam, throw it deep. Demaryius Thomas over the middle, catches it, get down. And he gets hurt, but no, he doesn't. He catches the ball, but doesn't get hurt. But that is pretty much wrap the game up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. I'm the Texas Boy. I am out of this mother bleeper. Have fun playing Ultimate Team. Peace.